everyone, welcome back. It's Gina. I know it's been a while. Things have a lot of things have been happening. However, today I decided to work on 4 cards at one time. So this is ICAD number 12, 13, 14, and 15. I am working on it's grease paper, right? So I got it in the grocery. I got it in big sheets, and I am using that to help stick my cards down because I'm gonna try to give all of them a similar background and then try to individualize them. Taping this down was a lot harder than I thought it would be. So I just thought I'd leave it in so you'll see how difficult it was. I'm just using masking tape to keep them all together. I'm taping the edges, but I'm trying to keep it as close to the edge as possible because I don't want it to go into the card too much. I'm spritzing all my cards with regular water, pipe water, and now I'm going to apply some paint, and I'm going to do it watery, like a wash. And my colors today are pink, green, white, black, a kind of tan. The kinds of paints that I'm using are always acrylic, and they're by Sargent, by Deco Art, and yeah, just Sargent and Deco Art. So it's not tan, it's peach. The color is called peach, and I'm just applying it haphazardly all over. And after each color, I dry the cards before I add the other layer because I don't want the colors to mix. So I added my pink, then I dried it. I'm adding my black, and I want the colors to run and just, look really nice and flowy and watery. I love that effect. And I like this puddle effect that happens when you dry it while it's super, puddly. I really like that. So I'm spritzing again. I'm adding my peach. This color is by Sargent. And now I'm adding my charcoal pencil, just adding in some marks. Honestly, as always, I don't know what I'm doing, but I knew that these were the colors I wanted to use. And I'm trying to decide if I should add the white, but I decided to add it using a different method, which is the palette knife, but it wasn't coming out the way I saw it in my mind. So then this happened and I didn't like it, and I ended up coming in after all with the white, but it turned out okay. Just improvise and adjust as I go along. What I was trying to do is get the same kind of marks as the charcoal pencil. That's what I was trying to do with the white, but it really wasn't working out. So now I'm blending in some pink into the card, and I'm adding white and pink and white and pink as I go along, because I'm really trying not to cover up what I have in the background. I really do like it a lot. Still don't know what I'm going to do on each of the cards, but I'm adding my backgrounds. So now I'm adding in the black acrylic paint with the palette knife, and I really like how that looks. But I'm not adding any more because there's a lot of black on that card particularly. Still trying to decide where and how to add my white. And in the end, I was trying not to go in with my water to activate the charcoal, but then I decided I will actually do it. So now I'm just going to go over all the lines with water and activate all the areas with where I put the charcoal pencil. I also wanted to add green on one of the cards at least, and I had it there waiting to use, so I decided to use it on this one. And I found it was imbalanced on the left side, so I'm just adding in a little wash, a light wash on the right side of it to help balance it off, because it was very strong on the left side. So now I'm thinking, what do I do now? So I'm coming in with my Fude ball pen, which I'm so excited about. I got it. Yay! I'm so happy. It's fantastic. I've heard great reviews about it, so I plan to try it out a lot and test it out over all of the mixed media stuff to see if it really does do the work. I'm bringing in some white splashes to help lift the cards and brighten them up. My intention is to, yes, have similar backgrounds, but have 3 very different cards. Because if I were doing it individually, they would be very different. But I'm just trying to kill 4 birds with 1 stone, because I am way behind and I need to catch up. So once I catch up, I'm gonna, maybe, depending on my schedule, I might try to go back to 1 card every day. If not, this actually might be my, the method that I'm using for this ICAD, which is fine, at least I'm getting them done. So now I'm just brushing some paint over my script stamp and stamping some script in the backgrounds of my cards. I just really love how this looks. That script stamp is the bomb. I think all script stamps are awesome. They just look so nice. Now I'm coming in with my splashy marks. So for this card, I'm using my splash masks. And again, I didn't just want to mask it off with black or with white, which probably would have been cool because it would have been a fantastic contrast. But I guess I'm trying to keep the card kind of semi-light. So I'm just stamping all around using my makeup sponge, and I'm dipping into my pink and white paint and even a little of the black for down below, just to stamp all around, so where the splashes are covered, it will be highlighted. And there you go. I thought it would have been a little more, I thought it would have stood out a bit more. So that's why I'm coming in with my pen to just give those splashes an outline to help them actually stand out. I know if I had used a black, it definitely would have stood out. Maybe next time I'll try, a super black and see how that looks and see what I do with that. So I'm just outlining that. And I'm trying my best to keep all the cards separate. The good thing with doing it on this paper, with sticking it on this paper, is that I could always just lift and turn it around and work on the other different cards. So I actually really like this method. And I know it's nothing new. I know many of others have done it before, but I really like it. So I really had no clue what to do with this card, so I decided to just try some asemic writing. Or in my case, it's really just a lot of huge swoops and squiggles. Now I'm taking my pen cover and I'm going to make some circle marks. And that one, you see, I looked at it because I was like, wait a minute, I thought it was just the outline. But it had so much water that it took up the whole thing like a bubble, which was pretty cool. So this card is already dark, and I am bringing in more circles and dots with black, adding to the darkness, but I really actually like this one a lot. So I'm just gonna continue adding dots that wasn't the plan, but it felt right, so I'm just adding more and more dots on my card in different areas. And now for this one, this area here reminded me of grass and greenery and leaves, so I decided to draw 3 leaves. I'm going to draw that in where the green is, and then I'm going to give it a darker outline, and then inside I'm going to give it a light wash of green.